Hmm. I think there's something wrong with me. Not physically, but mentally. I blow up my houses when I'm done with them. I don't know why. Maybe I get bored and it's a final hurrah for something that was nice. You're seeing a world from the winter of 2017, I do believe. I played it for about a month and I did as much as I really wanted to do until I got bored again. And at this time, this was one of my first times coming back to Minecraft in the modern Minecraft era. I played a lot back in my younger high school days, and I knew how to play the game well back then, but ever since then, there has been so many uh, improvements and new things to the game that take quite a while to get a grasp on. And I do thank Mindwind for that quite a bit because it's forced me to understand all the new elements in the game because otherwise I would have nothing. I would be but a lowly noob in the wilderness, always ready to get fucked. And for a while I was. But back to my point, I blow my bases up. And I'm going to blow my first Mind Wind base up. This was my first base prior that wasn't 3,000 out. And I built this base with my friend who quit, Blitz. You might see his name up on there. Blitz1 raged and abandoned me. He told me he'd get griefed in a month. It's been a month and it hasn't been griefed. But I'll follow up on his promise. It'll get griefed. But I'm done with this place, and I think it deserves more than being abandoned because I don't come here anymore. I took all the goods out that I needed, all the books. That was about it. That was the only thing that was in here were some books, and I think it's time for it to go. So why do I blow up my bases? Is the question. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just fun. Maybe it's a sign of respect for the past. And I always get mad at myself afterwards because I may want to go look back to those worlds and the house is absolutely gone. But I think I'm going to continue on with this tradition. This will be my third base that's been blown up on this server. And it's my favorite part about the server. You're never safe. It's the best part about the server. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not a griefer. I like to see the beauty of worlds and see what people have created and the history behind things. It's nice to go into a place and know that this place is years old, especially on a server like this, because it's beautiful that it may still be there and for time to come. And it brings a point of really what is anarchy. Some people come here and they think that anarchy means you have to do these things, and it's simply not true. Anarchy means you can play the game however you want within a realistic setting, in my opinion, anyways. And I want to see this house burn, but I also want to see the worlds flourish. And some people may not see that in the same light, but I do. The only way I will want to grief someone's base is if I just don't like them. And that day may come. I hope it comes. because this is fun. And here we go. I almost died in this part, which is why I didn't want to explore the rest of the base. You'll see me check my gods to make sure I didn't fuck them. But it really did decimate it quite quickly. It's a pretty sight to see. I think it's kind of a grave for a once abandoned base. It deserves more than to be left cold with the lights off. And I'd encourage you to do the same. Blow up your shitty base.